Hello, everyone. Today, we're exploring a crucial yet often overlooked aspect of narcissistic behavior. Why narcissists go into a frenzy when you stop reaching out after they've abandoned you. This topic delves into the significant impact of ceasing all engagement with a narcissist once they've left, examining the profound implications this decision has for both you and the narcissist. Have you ever wondered what happens when you refuse to play along with their manipulative tactics? The choice to stop engaging with a narcissist can have far-reaching consequences, and understanding these dynamics is key to navigating these challenging interactions. When you decide to withdraw from a narcissist and cease all forms of communication, it sets off a series of reactions that are often characterized by increased frustration and bitterness from the narcissist. Narcissists are individuals who thrive on attention and validation from those around them. Their self-esteem and sense of self-worth are heavily dependent on external feedback and admiration. They have become accustomed to receiving approval and affirmation, and when you stop providing this validation, their reactions can be intense and multifaceted. Narcissists operate under the premise that they are entitled to admiration and that their needs for validation should be continuously met by those around them. They have an inflated sense of self-importance and often expect others to cater to their demands and expectations. When you refuse to engage or provide the validation they crave, it disrupts their carefully constructed self-image and challenges their sense of superiority. The psychological impact on a narcissist when they no longer receive the attention they seek can be profound. They often react with heightened anger, frustration, and bitterness. This reaction is rooted in their deep-seated insecurity and their need for constant affirmation. Narcissists depend on the reactions of others, whether positive or negative, to maintain their self-image and manage their emotions. When their usual manipulative tactics fail to elicit the desired response, it exposes their underlying desperation and vulnerability. One of the core aspects of narcissistic behavior is their reliance on external validation to sustain their sense of self-worth. Narcissists often perceive themselves as superior and deserving of constant admiration. When this admiration is withheld, it can lead to a destabilization of their emotional state. They may experience a sense of exposure and vulnerability, which can exacerbate their frustration and emotional pain. Your silence and detachment serve as a powerful statement to a narcissist. By refusing to engage with their manipulative strategies, you are rejecting their attempts to control or influence you. This act of disengagement can be perceived as a direct threat to their sense of superiority and control. For a narcissist, your lack of response can feel like a personal affront, leading them to react with increased aggression or attempts to reassert control over you. The dynamics of power and control in relationships with narcissists are complex. As relationships with narcissists begin to dissolve, they often employ various tactics to avoid facing direct rejection. These tactics can include guilt-tripping, blame-shifting, or other forms of emotional manipulation designed to maintain some level of control over the situation. Understanding these tactics is crucial for navigating the end of a relationship with a narcissist and protecting your own emotional well-being. Narcissists are often adept at manipulating key events and interactions to their advantage. They may use these manipulations to avoid confronting the reality of rejection and to maintain a semblance of control. This manipulation can significantly affect how the dissolution of the relationship is experienced by both parties. By recognizing these patterns of behavior, you can gain valuable insights into how to navigate interactions with narcissists and protect yourself from their emotional manipulation. The sense of entitlement that narcissists exhibit is a fundamental aspect of their behavior. They often view others as extensions of themselves, existing primarily to serve their needs and validate their self-importance. This sense of entitlement leads them to expect constant approval and affirmation from those around them. When these expectations are not met, it can provoke intense anger and frustration. Narcissists rely heavily on your reactions, whether positive or negative, for their self-validation. The absence of this validation can lead to a heightened sense of emotional pain and distress. This pain is exacerbated by the loss of control over you, as they are left feeling destabilized without your presence to manage their emotions and maintain their sense of superiority. The psychology of narcissism can be quite perplexing for those who are not familiar with it. Narcissists are characterized by an extreme level of self-centeredness and an obsession with satisfying their own desires and needs. This self-centeredness often comes at the expense of others, making it challenging for those around them to navigate interactions and relationships. When narcissists encounter flaws or their demands are not met, they frequently resort to manipulative tactics to maintain their perceived superiority and control. One common tactic is gaslighting, where they deliberately distort reality to make you doubt your own perceptions and feelings. This psychological manipulation is designed to undermine your confidence and reinforce their stance as the victim. By doing so, narcissists deflect accountability for their actions and preserve their self-image of infallibility. Narcissistic individuals have an intense need for attention and validation. When they perceive that they are not receiving the admiration they believe they deserve, they may respond with dramatic and attention-seeking behaviors. These reactions can vary widely, from grandiose gestures aimed at drawing the spotlight back to themselves to more destructive actions, such as spreading rumors or undermining others. These tactics are employed to regain the admiration and validation they crave, often at the expense of those around them. Understanding these dynamics can help you navigate interactions with narcissists more effectively and protect yourself from their manipulative strategies. Recognizing the signs of narcissistic behavior and understanding their underlying motivations can empower you to set boundaries and maintain your own emotional well-being. Despite the damage they cause in relationships, narcissists often struggle to comprehend the full extent of their impact on others. They possess a remarkable ability to justify their behavior and perceive themselves as misunderstood heroes within their own narratives. This self-perception enables them to overlook the harm they inflict on others and maintain a lack of self-awareness that perpetuates a cycle of unhealthy behavior. Narcissists typically handle self-reflection and accountability differently from most people. Instead of owning up to their mistakes and attempting to correct them, they usually blame others and avoid taking responsibility. This lack of self-examination prevents them from growing and improving, making it difficult for them to build healthier relationships. When narcissists do attempt to repair relationships, their efforts are often clouded by lingering grudges and a desire for revenge. They may oscillate between focusing on past grievances and pretending to be indifferent, which keeps them trapped in cycles of anger and denial. This emotional instability blocks real progress and makes it challenging for them to create lasting, positive connections with others. In their attempt to restore control or boost their self-esteem, narcissists might use manipulative tactics, such as trying to pull people back into their lives or rushing into new relationships for validation. These tactics often fail, leading them to feel frustrated and self-pitying. This frustration only perpetuates their problems and prevents genuine resolution. Narcissists react with intense anger when their ego or sense of superiority is challenged. This anger is deeply rooted and triggered by criticism or rejection. They have a low tolerance for anything that threatens their self-image and often respond with aggression or manipulation. Their anger is closely tied to their sense of entitlement and inflated self-worth. Understanding narcissistic anger involves recognizing how their fragile self-worth, constant need for validation, and distorted sense of entitlement contribute to their reactions. By understanding these factors, you can better navigate interactions with narcissists, set boundaries to protect yourself from manipulation, and show empathy for their underlying insecurities. In summary, understanding why narcissists go crazy when you stop reaching out after they've abandoned you involves recognizing the intricate dynamics at play. Your disengagement not only protects your peace, but also reveals their true vulnerabilities and insecurities. By comprehending these dynamics, you can better navigate interactions with narcissists, set boundaries, and maintain your own emotional well-being. Thank you for joining me in this deep dive into narcissistic behavior. If you found this video insightful, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more content like this. Your support helps us build a community where we can all learn and grow together. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Have you encountered this behavior? How did you handle it? Let's support each other through these challenging dynamics.